if you're watching this playthrough to decide whether or not to buy Dead Island, then I want to save you some time. Ask yourself one question. Do you like zombie games or zombie films or anything to do with zombies? And if the answer to that is yes, then buy this game. But I'll talk about more about that later on once I get into it. So first of all, I'm just going to pick my character, and it's a choice between Logan, Perna, I think it's pronounced Jean May, I think she's called, and Sam B. I want good stamina, so I was going to pick Jean May, and then I was kind of torn between the firearms expert because I just like I'd like to be good at firearms. But then I listened to Perna's kind of opening statement, and I didn't like it. Listen to this.
I hate rich assholes, which is fucking ironic, since I'm expected to put my bloody life on the...
I just don't really need for that kind of, I don't know, attitude. So weird I'm not picking her because of her attitude, but yeah, I think Jean May has better stamina, so I'm going to choose her anyway. I think,
great man.
I think that's
Chief
how it's
Inspector for the Hong Kong
pronounced,
Police.
Jean May anyway. I'm going to edit the loading screens out, so... Okay, so here I am now, just waking up from a drunken night out. That's what the cutscene shows you at the start when you first put the disc in. But at this point, that's all that's happened. I've just come home, I'm drunk, there's no sign of zombies running yet. So here's my bed, and I've just woken up. I had a bottle of Jack Daniels there. Going to the bathroom, just get a mid pack. And I don't know about you, but this is what I normally do if I'm on holiday and I'm drunk and I'm hungover. First thing I do when I wake up is just root through people's baggage and just generally steal cash off them.
What's in here?
True to form, this is what I'm doing in the game. Oh, $114, that was pretty good. You don't normally get quite as much as that. So I'll try and do this as quickly as I can. And I'm just going to run down the corridor just to show you guys. This is the couple from the trailer. You see the axe on the ground there. And again, still no sign of zombies here. This could just be a murder. But again, the first thing I would do would be to phone the police actually. But in the game they just let you rob them of their soap and gas for lighter. What else is here? Oh, I got a phone, so I could actually technically phone the police, but no, I'm gonna investigate this one on my own. I'm gonna be the detective here. See if there's anything in the bathroom. Okay, let's get back to it. I'm just wasting time here. But yeah, if you are in any way interested in zombie games, or zombies in general, then this is the game for you. I wouldn't say that it's the best free roaming game, it doesn't have the best graphics, so on, but it's a brilliant zombie game, and that's what it does well, and that's, I'm sure, what they set out to do. I think, so far anyway, it's probably one of the best zombie games I've played, and you'll find out more why later. So let's try and bust this thing. Never get this first go. But yeah, like I said, I just love all things zombie anyway. Some people, I've read comments on my channel from people saying, you know, I like your videos and your reviews because you're unbiased, but that's really far from the truth. I'm actually very biased, especially when it comes to
There's something useful.
like GoldenEye, Perfect Dark, and zombie games and zombie films as well. But like I said, also I've been waiting for this game. Oh, $130. I've been waiting for this game for a long time. It was on my top 10 2010 zombie video, and I'll show you a little clip of that. Actually, I put it at the top just as a joke, kind of, because I sort of thought it would be good. There's a little clip there of the, what do you call it, the damage layered thing. A little cutscene here. Yeah, the multi-layered damage system, I think it was called, where you could like wreck chunks of the zombies off and stuff, but they they've toned that down a little since this, and actually I'll show you now that this is just a once this cutscene's over actually, I'll show you some images from what Dead Island looked like whenever, I'll just like stare out at this kind of scene here and put up some images, just like 15 seconds of that. And this is what Dead Island looked like when I was originally looking it up and researching and stuff and finding out about it. And it looks a lot darker and a lot kind of grittier, probably more scarier as well. And it's changed a lot since them early screenshots. And then just this playthrough is really just for me to find out if I'm happy with the changes and stuff like that. Not that I would know what the other one's like, but you know, just if I'm generally happy with the game. So I think I've done enough of stealing this, so let's get on a little bit. But like I've said, I'm biased with zombie things, especially when it comes to zombie films. I could watch a zombie film, if it had like bad acting, I don't know, like lots of things could be wrong with it, but because it was a zombie film I probably wouldn't mind it. Like, but then if you applied the same thing to like a vampire film like Likes of Twilight, which I thought was terrible acting, my girlfriend made me sit through that film, and the acting was horrible, and I couldn't watch it. But on the other hand, I could watch a zombie film if I had bad acting, so it's, I don't know, I am biased towards zombies is what I'm trying to get at here. But this part makes me feel a lot like Bioshock. This guy's kind of talking through the camera.
Do exactly as I say, okay? You're gonna have to trust me. First, you need to get hold of a weapon. Search in the maintenance storage room by the end of the corridor. I would move if I were you. Now.
Yeah, that's just very Bioshock-esque. And I'll just quickly, I don't have time to go through all these. To go through all these suitcases and stuff. So here we encounter. I like this fan. Feels kind of Blade Runner-y. I like fan. It's just well lit, that corridor. Here we have. This is kind of similar to the trailer actually, where the zombies are chasing me up the corridor, selling a little girl.
No, stop! Wait! Hey! Can you hear me? Do you understand what I'm saying? Nod your head! Nod your bloody head! I ain't asking you again! Oh, thank God. I'm a doctor, not a bloody executioner. You know how close we
Okay, so we have a little small band of survivors here, and just basically want to get straight back out of this room.
Can't just let him die out there.
Okay, I'm not letting him die. I'll go see if him let me out.
out there?
You're not.
Okay, basically he won't let me out unless I get a weapon, so got myself a weapon. Let's go. Get some. There's quite a good little action scene here actually.
1, 2, fuck it, 3!
I seem to get my ass kicked a lot in these cutscenes. And yeah, if you aim for the head, it's much more effective, like you can see there, which I'm really happy about. Okay, that was easy.
That's the last one? Okay then. Thanks, mates.
It's funny how he says thanks mates. Mates being plural for mate, which he should have said there was only one of me there, but I think that's because you could play it co-op and there could have been more of you, so.
Are you there?
In fact, there's Perna and Logan standing there, but they're not actually. Although they're in the cutscenes, they're not playing with me.
Listen, your friend from the
I've only just
hotel's
noticed that
awake.
now.
You were right about him being immune to this thing. If it wasn't for him, we wouldn't have made it. Maybe now we can hold out until help arrives.
There is no help. This thing can't be stopped.
The voice acting is sometimes
You
slightly
need to get
further,
out of
but
there, and I can help
like I
you.
said, I mean,
I can
if
arrange for
acting's bad in a
transportation by
zombie
air,
movie, it
by
doesn't take me
sea,
off the
but
fact that it
first
is a
you
zombie
need to
movie.
get
I
here
just
to
watch
me.
it anyway.
I have many sick and injured here, mate. They're crazy with fear. Tell me where you are. Where are you?
I'm gonna skip that. I don't know. I mean, you can put in the comments if you really want to see cutscenes or not. I personally don't really like them.
Lifeguard here. Voice on the radio.
This guy is as close as you'll get to
Said you were resistant
a
to
New
my
Zealand
message.
George Clooney as
I didn't believe
you'll
it.
find anywhere.
I found you and I saw the bite marks.
He basically said here that I'm immune to the bites and immune to the virus.
I don't know who you are.
Maybe you'll find out a little bit more about the virus later on in the game, I don't
It's
know.
our only connection with the outside world. We keep losing the bloody signal. We have a monsoon coming. So here's the thing. We need to move everybody to the main lifeguard station. There's an ambulance there and more equipment and a stronger radio with an antenna. I hate to ask, but we can't do this without you. Will you help me?
Let's do it.
Good. First off, we need an access card to get back.
Got skill points available, so I'm going to use that. And I think I'll buy Rage or Fury, whatever it's called. I'll just use it now. Start making my way up the beach. I think actually I have to go up into the little apartments, which is a cool way to start off because I don't know, it's cool to see all the houses all kind of abandoned and stuff. The radar down the bottom right hand side of the screen is actually really helpful in telling you where to go. And to navigate this island is actually a lot better than navigating Dead Island or Dead Rising 2. I've been playing that recently and trying to find your way around in that place. It just everything looks so generic. It makes it nearly impossible to. I've played that game a lot and I still can't really find my way around. But I've come to grips with this quite easily. Oh shit, there's a Molotov. Awesome. I got any other weapons? Oh yeah, your kick's really good. The weird thing about this kick is that it's basically the kick from Duke Nukem.
Can't hurt to look.
Which is just totally bizarre to me that they wouldn't have kept the kind of Duke Nukem kick in there. Except Dead Island actually got it. So that's weird. Don't seem to have any other weapons at the minute than that Molotov. It's pretty funny. The ragdoll's really good too. You could really do with a weapon. Well, you can actually see there's health coming off that guy for being in the water, which isn't really right. And what I mean by that is that a zombie doesn't need to breathe, and that might sound really stupid, but A zombie's blood, like an actual zombie that this guy here who's a walker as he's called, has coagulated. And what that means is that the blood has actually kind of went stagnant, you could say. The oxygen has all left it, and it's just it's not pumping around the body, and therefore, whenever a zombie was to breathe in, fill its lungs of oxygen, the oxygen doesn't get carried around the body by the blood, because the blood's coagulated, it's all ruined. So therefore it doesn't really need to breathe. It maybe does breathe to shout and stuff like that, but it doesn't actually need to breathe. So therefore a zombie shouldn't be able to drown, is what I'm trying to get at. Where should I go? I better follow this mission. In fact, this video is kind of getting on a bit, so I'm going to just end the video here, and I'll get back to it soon enough. Just look for the link for the next video. So thanks for watching, and any comments would be helpful if you want me to change anything in this playthrough. It's kind of really unscripted and just doing it as it goes kind of thing. So yeah, thanks for watching.